Good morning, everyone out there. I am Corinne Braxton, and I am coming to you live from Bozeman, Montana. It is a beautiful sunny day here. We have, I don't know, it probably is about 45 degrees. I went walking. It was still in the 30s, but it's going to get up to like 59 or 60 today. So beautiful weather. And I have daffodils and tulips popping up all over the place, so it's really fun. Okay, we have a lot to do today. It was a very exciting morning. We always get our Tuesday updates from Stamping Up on Tuesday mornings early. But we did have advance notice, and I did put that in my page, and I sent out emails about the clearance rack refresh. They did that, and after midnight, it went live. I better check to see if I'm on my, good morning, Kathy. See if I could find myself on the laptop. I just started talking and forgot about checking. Okay, there we go. Good morning, Kathy, to you. Good to see you. Anyway, it was a clearance rack refresh is always exciting, and things go fast. So it's always while supplies last. Plus, we have this is our mini catalog. We have one more week for this. So we have all of these last chance products. You can go online and look at those. We have our annual catalog ending. I have loved this catalog. I hate to see it end. It's a beautiful one. It's been a good one for sure. And that ends next week, next Tuesday. So then what happens? On May 1st, we have our new annual catalog. Good morning, Carla from Wisconsin. Good to see you. See, can you see this picture? I'll lean way back. It looks like it could be a home improvement kind of catalog, but it's really our Stamping Up catalog with some young people connecting and gathering together outside. And I don't know, maybe some places you can craft outside. I do like to sit outside and fussy cut sometimes when it's nice weather. Then, so anyway, that starts May 1st. And what I didn't know about today, I did know about the clearance rack, but my goodness, there is a fabulous joining special, starter kit special. Good morning, Munch. Good to see you up in northern Montana. Thank you for the hearts. I always appreciate thumbs up, hearts, comment, subscribe. And if you don't get my emails, please tell me, send me a message. I'll add you to our list, or you can go on. I always have a little sign up thing on my page. So do that if you would, please, if you're enjoying my videos. Anyway, what Stamping Up surprised us with was this outstanding, good morning, Lisa, this amazing joining special. So we always have a starter special in our catalogs. It's always $99 to join. You get to choose 125, free shipping, free paper pumpkin, business supplies. But this is the most amazing. You get an extra $82. So you're going to get anyone who signs up. And I would love to have you on my team. If you don't have another demonstrator that you work with, I would love to have you on my team. I have demonstrators all over the United States. And the special is you get all of the new in-color things. You get a whole package of cardstock. You get all the ink pads. You get the designer paper, the in-color 6x6 designer, and you get the Stamping Right markers. It's amazing. It's just really a great deal. We've not had one that good for, I don't know, maybe for a really long time. One time, maybe about 10 years ago, they gave away a big shot, and that was pretty neat. But this is a really great joining special. So now, May 1st, beginning of this catalog, the ordering special, those of you who would like to join my team, I'd love to have you. That starts May 1st. Always a great deal, because it only costs you $99, and you get to choose your own $125 worth of product, plus all of that 82 something. Anyway, Lisa, you're in Oregon. Are you in? No, you're in Walla Walla, Washington. Okay, this week I have my Well, I have a team meeting tomorrow. Then on Thursday, I have my ice cream swirl class. So we'll be making 5 projects using the ice cream swirl, stamps and dies. Here are a couple of the cards. So this is a fun fold, a faux fun fold. I really had fun making these cards. I was a little intimidated. I wasn't sure how it was all going to go together. It was sort of a lot of die cutting for sure, but it was very, very fun. So again, let me see what's here. Okay, we're going to start here. And again, if you're just tuning in, I am Corinne Braxton, coming to you live from not Boca Grande, Florida, from Bozeman, Montana. And I will not be here next week. I will have some videos, some of my most favorite, highest ranked videos from Facebook and YouTube. I'll have those. I'll have a couple of those posted. I already have them all scheduled for next week. I will be on my Stamping Up incentive trip in Mexico, and I will be going with around 300 other Stamping Up demonstrators. Good morning, Peggy. Or good afternoon to you. Where are you, Peggy? Where do you live? Must be on the East Coast. Anyway, so I will be in Mexico. We're going to be at a resort called Xcaray Resorts, and it's really supposed to be enormous and beautiful. Good morning, Linda. Good to see you too. So looking forward to that. I have been just traveling like crazy. I went to Wisconsin last weekend to visit my mom. She's 97 and a half. She'll be 98 in November. Anyway, she's doing pretty well. She loved having me there. I got together with my sisters and my brother-in-law. It was just really, really, really fun. We played a lot of games. We went out to eat. We talked, and we made some cards. We did some paper pumpkins. We just had a great time together. So anyway, so I didn't want to, I had planned to go sooner, but then we were in Florida, and then we were going to stop in Wisconsin, in Appleton, Wisconsin, but then there was a terrible snowstorm, so we couldn't stop, and then I went last weekend. So I am just hoping and praying I will stay healthy through this next trip. So last year when we were in Norway is when I developed my leg and my drop foot and my back problems. So it's been almost 1 year, but I'm walking pretty well. I'm using my walking sticks and I feel great. So anyway, okay, let's turn the camera down. And if you would like to craft along today, you might want to grab some designer paper and cardstock. These are easy cards, so they're fun to do, and they're sneak peeks from the new catalog. I can't show you the inside of the catalog. We're not allowed to do that, but I can show you the outside and the back. So, okay, let's close your eyes and we'll flip the camera down. Oops. Let's see if I can get this tightened up a little bit. It's sort of wobbly. I thought it was tight. Hope it doesn't fall off. Huh. Don't know. There. Let's see what's here. It's a little bit wobbly this morning. I don't know what happened here. I tested it ahead of time too, and it I think that's good. There we go. Oops. I need a pliers, I think. Oops. I may have to switch over to my, there we go. There, that looks good. Okay, I'll move my computer out of the way so that's not in your way. And these are some of 3 of the 5 cards. With this class, you get a half a package of this beautiful designer paper. We'll make 5 cards. You get 3 rolls of ribbon that have pink and the yellow and the blue. You get these little in-color dot kind of things. They're gems of all different colors. And you get, and I think we're probably going to have some ice cream that morning too, if you're taking the class in person. I have the class in person or to go. So if you'd like me to ship it, it's an extra $10. If you were taking it in person, it's $30. So that's what we're making this week. It'll be a lot of fun. And let's see once now. We are going to start with this gorgeous paper. Let me see once if I can get all these little things in the right spot to get rid of the shadows. It's hard to know. These are little little post-it note things. That'll be fine. This paper is called Thoughtful Journey. It's 6 by 6. It is exquisite. I'm going to order lots of it right away because I'm going to have a class in May with this. This is just a beautiful set of paper. It's watercolor look. Just so many beautiful colors. I've done several cards already with this paper. I've gone through quite a few. I made a lot of swaps. And we're going to be using this paper today that's the back of it, and that's what we're going to be using. So this paper, if you were a demonstrator, you could pre-order this. If you were a customer, you can get this paper starting May 1st. Okay, and the stamp that we're going to use with this, I'm going to use a couple things. The main one is going to be Under the Moon. Good morning, Martina. Good to see you here this morning. Under the Moon. Oh, I love this stamp. It's a distinctive. It has a lot of it has the world, the moon, water. I love the dolphins and the clouds and the sailboat. And then we're going to be using the greetings from Loveliest Trees. Loveliest Trees. I love this font. I just love these words. Congratulations, thank you, happy birthday, sending heartfelt sympathy. I love the fonts on those. I think they're just beautiful. So this is, so many of you probably remember Lovely as a Tree stamp set. I think I still have it in wood. This one has dies to go with it. And it's a really good starter set, I think, for anyone who is just beginning, but I love it for the words. I don't really know that, and I think it's got some nice tree die cuts. Anyway, that's what we're going to be using for the sentiments. And then for the inside sentiment, I like this is an online exclusive comforting thoughts. And I've used this before, and I think it's just a really nice one. It goes with Under the Moon. Okay. Under the Moon is going to be in the brand new catalog. You cannot get it until May 1st unless you are a demonstrator. So, okay, I'll show you what we're going to be making. I made these for a swap that I was in, a leader's swap, a business swap. And let's see what's here. I want you to tell me, do you like it? I used the Blackberry, and I have a Blackberry colored shirt on today. So that's what we're going to be using is Blackberry. So I always like to make one in a a couple different colors to see what I like the best. This one is Misty Moonlight, and this one is Blackberry. And so I chose the Blackberry. Good morning, Cindy. How are you today? In Denver? Or not in Denver, but outside of Denver. So some I did sympathy, some I did birthday. And this piece is just 2 inches wide, and that's all the designer paper you need. Because our designer paper comes 6 by 6. I just cut off 2 inches. You can get 3 cards out of 1 sheet. So let's put this together, do our stamping. And we're going to be using some new gems. These are another sneak peek. These are called the Shimmer Gems, the In Color Shimmer Gems. And so, do you want me to use the dolphins or the sailboat today? Which one should I use? There's a little piece of something or other. And we're going to start with our base. The directions are all typed up already, and I will post those as soon as I post the video. Thank you very much, Peggy. So our base is 5.5 by 8.5. I scored it at 4 1/4. My inside, 3 3/4 by 5. A little strip of paper. This is the key. 2 inches. So if you're maybe working along with me, this is a easy card that you could easily do with me. And then we're going to have a mat that's 3 1/4. This is Pool Party, 3 1/4 by 4. And then the white that we're going to stamp on is 3x4. 3x4 is a really nice size for like sort of a focal point. So those, if you want to take a screenshot, you certainly can do that. Hey, Robin, good to see you. Yes. Oh, you're with Jackie and Elizabeth. I'm glad you're all watching. How nice. Okay, and then we have, so this is what we have going on for our card. And we're going to, I'll pick those up. And remember, I'll have all the directions. So we're going to put this is going to go right here. And we're going to do our stamping first today. So we're going to do some stamping on our little white mat. We have a bunch of colors, a lot of colors. So this is 3x4. We're going to, let's see once. We're going to use, so my base is Blackberry. This is Blackberry, so I'm pretty good with my matching today. Pretty good job. It's sort of a good winter color, but anyway, I didn't want to use, that was pretty dark, so what I did was I used Berry Burst for this. I used a lighter color, so we have Berry Burst and Pool Party for the water, and then we have some Blackberry Bliss for the words. So we're going to start with our water. So we've got, these are all distinctive. I'm going to ink it up. I'm going to bring it right down here. There's the water. You can see how it has sort of a variation like that. Okay, and then we're going to put some Berry Burst in for the moon. Could be the sun, either one. So we're going to ink this one up. And it's got a nice horizon line. I'm going to just get nice and close here. Stamp that. Pretty nice. See the variation in colors on that? Okay. Now we could put some clouds in there. I'll show you what the clouds look like. I'm not going to, let's see, we'll do it on a different piece of paper. I'll just show you what the clouds look like. Let me get some balmy blue. I like balmy blue for the clouds, I think. But I'll just show you what they would look like. We're not going to add the clouds, but it's really a neat cloud stamp. So just so you can see that, like that. Oh, I don't know, we could probably add that to the card. Let's go ahead and try that. We'll just add it right there. Like that. And we'll add a little bit more right there. I think that looks good, don't you think? I like that. So that was Balmy Blue. Pool Party is a little bit more greenish blue. I can't get this one closed. I'm going to have to set that over to the side. Okay, now we're going to do our words. So that's all finished. And we're going to do our sentiment. I think this is going to go really fast today. It doesn't take very long. I've got a couple different labels. We've got the birthday one. We'll do birthday. And we're going to do this in the Blackberry because I think that's a good color. We're going to put that Blackberry. We'll do the birthday one. Like that. And then we'll also do this. Let's see if this fits on here. I'm not sure if it does. Not great. This is a new, there we go. That's a little bit better, but then I have a little outline on there. Let me clean that and then not press quite so hard. There we go. And let's see once. Okay. Our inside, let's stamp our little verse on our inside piece. We're going to use the sympathy. We'll put those right there. We're going to put the inside. I like using 3 3/4 by 5 for my insides. That's usually what I use. And I'm going to do Thinking of You. praying for you, hoping with you. Isn't that a beautiful sentiment that's from the Comforting Thoughts, and that's an online exclusive. Now, what in the world did I get on? I have my fingers are all dirty. Oh goodness, that is we better start over on that. We better turn it over, and thankfully we have paper that has 2 sides to it. And let's see what's I don't know, I must be getting it when I'm closing the ink pad or something. We'll do that again. There we go. And maybe we'll put a little, we'll put a little sailboat down here on the bottom, like that. Okay, we still have to put either our dolphins or our sailboat. Let's see once. Sailboat. Jean said, hey, good morning, Jean, Simone, Mary Ellen. Oh, Susan, good to see so many of you on here. Okay, we're gonna use Night of Navy for the, and I forgot that. So I've got it right here. Hopefully it's and we're going to, so someone said we're going to do the sailboat. Okay, we're going to do the sailboat. That's what they wanted. And let me just check this to make sure that it's good and juicy. We'll put a little sailboat right in the envelope there. Yep, that looks good. And we're going to put a sailboat right down here in the corner. And there we go. Now, if you wanted to, you could do the dolphins. Not at the same time, I don't think. I think that's probably a little bit too much. But let me just show you how pretty the dolphins stamp. They go like this, like that. Aren't they nice? Oh, I think it's a beautiful set. It's a nice one for our collection, and good sentiments and everything else too. So, okay. There we have that. And now we're going to put everything together. So we're going to move that over to the side. Put that there. This is going to go on our little pool party 3 1/4. So we're going to get our adhesive, our stamping seal, and I'm just going to put it on like this. Here we go. And now our card. Just going to take our pieces, our little, I go through a lot of Post-it notes, as you can well guess. You know, this is the piece that I cut off, and it's 5 1/2. So it's going to go along the entire length of the card. Sometimes we leave a little 1/4 inch border, but this one's going to go right to the edge. There we go. Doesn't that look like water and sky and everything? And then on the inside, we're going to do our thinking of you. Just like that. So, are you all excited about the new catalog? Sure, it's always a fun time of year having catalogs. So this is going to go on like this, and I'm just going to get one of my, I'm going to use one of these. The foam adhesive sheets, these are great. I like to use these and cut these up. I don't think these are going up in price. So, you know, a lot of things are going up, like the cardstock is all going up. I don't think the adhesive is going up so much, but, the envelopes are going up tremendously. I'm going to buy a tremendous amount, like $3 or something. So I've been ordering envelopes like crazy because I like to include those in a class. So I just put my other little bits and pieces, and this is how this is how I like to use these. Then I just have one big foam sheet. And anyway, I'm excited about the new catalog. It's always a fun time of year when things retire, and then we have brand new, and it's also fresh. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Just as pretty as can be. And we're going to use our sympathy. Let's see what sending. I think we're going to use this. We could use that one, or we could use this one. I think that one's a little big, so I think we're going to use this one. And I'm going to pop that up as well with just my regular dimensionals. Just a couple of those on there. Anyway, it's unfortunate that the catalog is beginning during our incentive trip. Now, only about less than 1% of the people Stampin' Up! Demonstrators throughout the world earn the trip. We're required to say that. So it's not something that everyone does. There are 55,000 demonstrators in the world. And this is a worldwide company. And people get to, if they work, they sell. Most people don't sell. They just buy for themselves and get a discount. But then there are some demonstrators who like to teach classes and sell to their friends. So here are our in-color dot shimmer gems. Anyway, so so I leave this Sunday and I get back May 4th. And we're gonna put some gems on here. Let's see, where should we put these? We'll put that's a little bit big. I think we'll put a small one right there, another small one right there, and I think we'll put a big one someplace else, like right there. I don't know what that is. Well, I don't know. I don't know what that is. Maybe we'll put it, we're going to put it right down. Maybe we'll leave it off. We'll just go with 2. I think 2 is fine. You know, usually we like to have 3 gems on, but 3 odd numbers, 3 or 5, but I think 2 is going to work this time. So here's the other card that I did before. And I put this is the birthday one. I used some different gems, and this is the one with the dolphins. So anyway, very pretty, I think. Easy. This 2-inch strip method is just a great way to build a card. And our next one, we're going to do the same design. This is an incredible set. It's called Seaside Wishes. It comes with, and it's really, you get all of these things in the bundle. You get the embossing folder. This is a 3D. You get these dies, and you get this beautiful set of stamps. And I don't really know how much it is. I think it was like $46 for everything. So this is what we're making. I'll take it out of the plastic. I still have it in the plastic from my swaps that I did, and this is the card. This beautiful paper. We have some wood grain paper that's in the catalog. It's just as neat as can be. This part is that way too. Your friendship is the best gift. Isn't that pretty? So that's what we're going to make, and we're going to be having to do some die cutting. I'm going to show you it's how I do that. And so this is we're going to use the stamps, the dies, and the embossing folder. So I'm going to put all that right there. And we're going to put the other parts of the card together first. Okay, and then we'll do that part. So let me get this over here so I don't lose my pieces. And we have our base that is 5.5 by 8.5, just like we did before. We have a white inside, same size. Then I have a designer paper, again, 2 inches by 5.5, and then a mat. This is a brand new color called Basic Beige. And honestly, I love it. It's so beautiful with white. It's beautiful with black. It's a little bit like I should have brought different colors, but I didn't. A little bit like River Rock, if some of you remember that color from years ago. And then this is the part that's going to go inside this one, like that. Okay, and so we have that part. Let's just put this together so far. If you want to, again, remember the directions will be under more after I finish the video. So we're going to adhere this beautiful wood grain on the outside. I was thinking it looked like driftwood, and sometimes you'll find driftwood on the beach. I just think this is a gorgeous card. I was really pleased with it anyway. So I'm going to put look at this. Look at that designer paper. Isn't that pretty? Oh, just love it. I could just craft with this designer paper all the time. It's so pretty. So that's going to go on top of here, on top of our basic beige. Just like that. We're leaving a 1/4 inch border. Oh, I got 2 cards there. Don't know what I was thinking there. And we're going to do our inside. We're going to stamp on that. We're going to put this on. We'll just cut this off a little bit from before. And we're going to pop that up. Put it like that. And I'm just going to put another one right here. There we go. I think this is a set that everyone would enjoy working with, and it's much easier than you think. I'm going to show you that in just a few minutes. How I'm going to bring the cut and emboss machine onto the table, onto my glass mat, and I like to, as you can tell, I like a lot of dimensionals of the foam sheets because I like to have it stay nicely in the mail. I don't like it to sink. There we go. Yes, thank you, Kathy. I know they're really pretty colors, I think, too. Okay, there's that. And then we have our inside. We'll do our stamping on that and then put it together. Okay, so we've got that. And now we need to, I've already die cut this and the starfish and that, but I'm going to show you how to do these. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside and bring in. I put these down in order to so my machine doesn't slip. Oop, I almost tipped my water over. This is a little big in here. I'm going to have to raise it up. Oop, and then it's starting to get wobbly again. So I hope it's going to work all right. There we go. I guess I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to do it like this, and you can see it better. That's a little awkward, but anyway, we'll do that. It'll be fine. Okay, so we have our big platform like this. This is our number 1. And then we have our gray plate. That's the number 4. And what I'm going to do next is this. I'm going to take this out of my container. So you can see I've already die cut some of these in the starfish. They're 2 different sizes. We're going to take this one. This has the 3 sand dollars. The sand dollars. And then we have our embossing folder. And I have this beautiful basic beige that I thought looked really nicely with, I just cut it to, I don't know, it's like it's 5 inches by 6 inches, so it's bigger than the paper. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is this, I'm going to put this with the cutting edge up, and it just sort of locks into place. Do you see how it locks in there? And now I'm going to put this on top, basic beige, close it up, keep it really nice and tight, and then I'm going to slide it through my machine with just this plate on top. And watch this. Now it's going to, it's going to jump. I like to always tell my grandkids, hold with your left hand and turn with your right. And it's going to just come right out of there. And watch this. It's like magic. So it embosses and it die cuts at the same time. I don't know if you can see that. You can see the embossing on there. We'll set that aside. And then these just pop right out of here. And it goes back. And I'll set that machine. I'm going to close it up. Just closes up beautifully. And And these are the sand dollars. I don't know, but if you've ever found a sand dollar, it's always fun. It's always fun. It's exciting to find that on the beach. Thank you, Kathy. Okay, so now what we can also take is some gray smoky slate, and you can do a little sponging if you want. You don't have to, but I'll show you what we're going to do. We can do a little bit of sponging and just a little bit of, just give it a little depth like that. A little gray in there. Just very, very lightly. I don't think we'll do the big one. We're not going to use that one anyway, but okay, there's that. And then we're going to do our stamping. So let's see what we're going to stamp. We're going to use our Misty Moonlight as our card base. Get our Misty Moonlight ink out, and we have a that already cut out. Let's see, on the first card that I made, Your Friendship is the Best Gift is what I used for that one. And I think we're going to change it up. We're going to add a different one. So let's see, where is my, there it is. Okay. Take this off. My fingernails are so short. Oh my goodness, I just polished them a little bit ago, and they're so broken off ever since I came back to Montana. They've just, in Florida they were growing so nicely, but here they break. It's cold. I mean, it's colder, it's dry, and things break off. So sometimes the simplest things mean the most. Isn't that a beautiful sentiment? And I think it's really a very true on this. So let's see once. Oh, I think we're going to use some of this. This looks like sea glass to me. We're going to put this on the bottom like that. Sea glass comes in other colors, so we'll just do a little bit of like that. That looks good, I think. I'm not sure really what it could be rocks, but it looks like sea glass to me. So we could even, here's another sentiment. I'll just stamp it on the other one because I think it's sort of pretty. You absolutely made my day. Isn't that a nice one too? And a nice little thank you on there. That would be a nice thank you. And then I think we'll add a starfish. We'll put that starfish down there. Oh, I think we'll, maybe I'll stamp the sand dollar. Let's stamp the sand dollar and see what that looks like. There, just like that. Maybe put another one in there, right there. But, okay, it's a little overkill. I don't like that, but I think we'll leave it off of this one, but that's plenty the way it is. So that's going to be the inside of our card. And get that cleaned up, and we can put our card together now. You'll see how it all just pops up, came together. Let's see, we'll put it, this is going to go on, sometimes the simplest things mean the most. That's going to go on our inside. So what's one of the first things that you want to order from the catalog? What's your favorite in color? I'll tell you what, when I was in Appleton, Wisconsin this weekend, I went to Talbot's right before I went to the airport. And I couldn't believe how much green there is. You know, we have a lot of green in our catalog. One of the new colors, the new in colors, one is Envy, Emerald Envy or something like that. And there's another one that is Summer Splash. Lots and lots of green. So we've got different size of starfish here. And we've got a big one. I think I like the bigger one on the bottom. Let's try that one and see how that looks. We can arrange this. We can put that in there, or we can add the bigger starfish. I think we're going to use the smaller one this time. just like that. You could even put another, you could do more, but I think that 3 is good. We'll just use 3 and save the rest for other things. And so I'm going to add some. I tried to order the paper the other day, and the lady said I couldn't. Let's see, Jeannie. They are not out yet. Well, you can't order everything from the catalog demonstrators. With the annual catalog, you can only order certain things that they tell you from the pre-order list. So you can order this paper from the pre-order. That's part of it. I like to make that curve because I like to have that sand dollar. I'm going to pop it up a little bit with some dimensionals. I'm actually going to put 2 dimensionals on top of each other. So it's a little taller in the middle, so it's a little bit more rounded. I don't know, just think that might be a fun idea. I don't know. I think I did that on the other one. So we got a couple like that. Those are just regular. And we'll pop those off with my Take Your Pick tool. There we go. Oops. And now things are sticking like that. How's the weather where you all are? Oops, I just tore that one right off. It's so pretty today. Oh my goodness. This morning the geese were out squawking around like crazy. They make a lot of noise around 6 o'clock in the morning, and the ducks. We're going to put this one right down here on the bottom like that. And we're gonna have to use our liquid glue on this, on these other little ones, because they're so fragile. So we use our Tombow on this, and we're just going to give it a little dot, just a little bit of glue like that. I love this set of dies for sure. It's just really, really cool. Oh no, I got Tombow on my fingers. I do not like getting sticky stuff on my fingers while I'm doing, I don't like it anytime, but I don't really like it when I'm doing a video. So anyway, there we go. That should do it. I'm just dotting it. Do you see how? Now, obviously, it would have been wise. It would have been really smart to use an adhesive, one of those adhesive sheets that you roll through with your machine that would cut it out. There we go. But that's fine. That's one of those things you don't think about until you're actually putting things together, and you think, oh, I wish I had done that. But anyway, no problem. Okay, there we go. If you do order from me, I would always appreciate using the host code. And you can use this, today you can order from the clearance rack, the annual catalog, the one that's current, and not the new one yet. You can't order from the new catalog yet. And then you can order from the mini catalog. So a lot of things from the mini catalog will be carrying over. And a lot of things are already sold out too. So now these are called Basic Gray and Smoky Slate Pearls. And I'm going to use one of these, I'm going to use one of these pretty, oh, I think I'll use a bigger one. There we go. Just like that. And we're just going to use one on that one. I think that's all we need. It's a pretty set, isn't it? Pretty pearls, the dark gray and the smoky slate, basic gray. And there is our card. And sometimes the simplest things mean the most. And there is our card. Here is the one I did before. I like how I did the, I sort of tucked it underneath. Of course, I had a bigger starfish. But anyway, there you get the gist of this. So this 2-inch piece, great formula. Oh, thank you very much, Jan. I appreciate that. Yeah, these are fun. These are easy. And, it really wasn't such a bad, I had to do 15 or 20 of these. I can't remember which. I had a couple groups. Some groups, of swap groups, I had 20 and some were 15 for my business. And, but it wasn't hard because you can use the different sizes and you get different, you get big ones, and like some of these are big. That's a big sand dollar. This one's a medium. These are, they're different sizes, so you can get a lot of things cut at once. Okay, and that is it. Let's turn the camera back. Close your eyes. There we go. There There we go. That was quite easy today and fast. So remember, I'll have all these directions. It takes me about 5 minutes after I finish upload the video. And then I will also, and then I put the directions, that's all underneath. And then I also upload it to YouTube for people that don't do Facebook. And so then if you're on YouTube, be sure you click subscribe to get my, ring the bell. Ring the bell is for YouTube. Subscribe is for Facebook. So next week, when I am gone to Mexico, make sure that if you are ordering on May 1st, you will probably need to do that. Thank you, Peggy. I appreciate that so much. Peggy said, another great day of making cards. Thank you, Martina. So when I'm gone, if you can put your order in yourself on my website, and you can use the host code if you would please. If you aren't sure about ordering online by yourself, you can send me your order. You can send it by text or email. I can't guarantee how our internet will be in Mexico at the resort. Sometimes it's pretty good. These places that are pretty far away, it's about an hour and a half from we fly into Cancun, and it's about an hour and a half from there. So anyway, it's an all-inclusive, it looks like a fun place especially for younger people, with lots of cool things. Probably things I will not be doing, but I will enjoy the pool and some of that a lot. So anyway, if you can send it to me and I can try to order for you, but otherwise I will be home on May 4th and I'll be able to put orders in then. So that is it. So don't forget to go take a look at the clearance rack today. Super. I placed my order about 6 o'clock, 6:15 this morning. There were lots of things that I had hoped to get, but they were already gone. So a lot of people get up in the middle of the night or after midnight and place an order, but I don't. I just do that in the morning, first thing. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that. I hope we have a great time too, and I will see you all. Now, don't forget, I will be posting some videos, some of mine from my archives that were some of my most popular, the ones that received the most votes. So go ahead and take a look at those next week while I'm gone if you want. Alrighty, and I'll try to be posting a few things on my business page too, pictures of my sisters and myself having fun. Alrighty, I'll see you whenever that is, May 7th or 5th, or I'm not sure. I get back on the 4th, and whatever that Tuesday, the following Tuesday, I will see you live then. Alrighty, everyone, have a great week. Thank you so much. Bye.